Okay, so Nick, basically we're coming to the end of the Amersfoort meet
We
today. Everybody's had a fantastic day, I think. It's amazing that you've come to join us.
It was wonderful. I had such a fun time. Like I didn't come here with any expectations. I mean, I knew that a bunch of people were going to be here, and I wanted to meet them. People that I've been talking to on Twitter or XRP chat forums, and I've put like faces, like real faces, to so many people, and it's just been wonderful. I mean, I got here around 1:00, and the time now is like 9 something, and time flew by, and it's just been amazing. Everybody has been so gracious, so nice, so many like wonderful people. It's been tremendous. I loved it. For me, like this just signifies, like the pickup of the community, right? And how like more people are joining this community of XRP Ledger, and it's incredibly exciting for me personally to see this. I've been a big advocate of the community and of working outside of Ripple for the community to build around the ledger and to help develop both secondary components of the ledger, whether that's sites like XRP Scan or BitHomp site, or libraries like other people are doing. I don't have names off the top of my head right now. I'll plug everybody on Twitter. Search hashtag XRP-Ledger on GitHub for cool projects. There you go. That's your plug. So it's just been tremendous. I mean, there's so much energy. I totally didn't expect to see like so many people. Yep. I didn't expect to see like so many people like really excited about it. It was just awesome. I loved it, every minute of it. I mean, I've been here for like, as I said now, for like almost 8 hours, and
so
or a little more
what
than
were your expectations when you actually came today? What did you think you were
I
walking
just,
into?
I figured we'd like be a few people, like I don't know, 15, 20 people. We'd sit, have some beers, talk a little bit, So, and this is what happened, right? Like it wasn't anything more than that. A bunch of people got together. We had some beers. We took some funny pictures. We made some tweets. It was great, but it was just so many people, so many new faces, so many like people that are really excited, and just into it, and walking up to me and saying like, hey, and then telling me like about their personal story or about what they're working on, and that to me that was just incredibly exciting. I wasn't expecting that.
So when you decided that you were going to come and you're going to meet the XRP community, did you speak to the people at Ripple? Did you say what you thought you were going to be walking into, or?
I mentioned it that I'm going only because I wanted to take the time off, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh my God, that's incredibly exciting. That's awesome. Have fun, and let us know how it goes. And I think the message I'm taking back really is, my God, we have like these amazing people that are out there working on XRP Ledger, and it's so awesome to have the community, getting together and organizing things and doing such events. I hope we organize a US meetup as well. I know that also some people from the Japanese XRP community are looking to do some kind of meetup as well. So I guess I'm incredibly excited to go to Japan next.
Absolutely. Well, we recently had a meet in Texas.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And that was arranged. It was like a joint. It was a bridge
meet
between Litecoin, and there was Bitcoin, and there was XRP.
Very cool.
And Bob Way went.
Okay.
And he's come into the XRP community recently, and he's been a great source, like you are, of information that he's allowed to talk about to Ripple. And I just wondered, when you go back and you start to talk to the Ripple people, whether they would be up, the Brad Garlinghouse of this world. Is it something that he would ever be interested in coming along to?
Listen, I can't speak. I can't speak to Brad. I can't speak to anybody else but myself.
Yeah.
I think what I can say though is that everybody's like incredibly excited to see, the community thrive, right? Yeah. And from that perspective, I think that we would all be very excited to see what happens next.
Yeah.
My personal hope is that the community continues to thrive and grow and becomes truly big. I mean, it's a wonderfully inclusive community. I mean, there's I've met people from like I think almost every continent except Antarctica. I'm looking at you, Antarctica. So I think we're growing like very nicely, and there's so many wonderful, talented people in this space, and just incredibly excited to see what happens next. Now whether Brad will join or not, I don't know. I can't speak to that.
I just threw that out there. It's just a case of, I suppose we feel like we're such a strong community, and sometimes we feel like we're small fish in a very big pond.
Okay.
And for us as a community, it's pretty much all consuming.
Well, I think that every good community has to be like all consuming in a sense, right? Like it feels like that you put everything into it, right? And as a member of the community myself, I feel the same way. I mean, my work is XRP Ledger, right? I mean, that's what I do all day. So when I get up in the morning and I go to work, I work on XRP Ledger, and when I get done in the evening and I start working on my own stuff, it's XRP Ledger too.
Yeah.
So for me, it's the same thing, right? Now, big fish in a small pond, that's, I don't think of it that way. Communities grow organically.
Yeah.
It's all about a school of fish, right? Like, you have a school of fish, and some fish may leave and some fish may join.
Yeah.
But the important thing is that the school keeps moving forward, and I think that's what we've been doing for a long time.
Yes.
And I think that's what we continue to do for a long time.
So where do you see next? What's next for? And I'm not talking any price predictions or anything like that. We recently went into. Obviously we concentrate on the banks, and we're going into the gaming side of things. Mm-hmm. Where else can XRP go?
So I don't know. I think that we need to distinguish between what Ripple does and what the community does.
Yes.
And Ripple will do their own thing, and that's what they'll do. I think that the community can take XRP wherever it feels it needs to go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have people with so many different ideas. I spoke to a couple of them here. I don't want to discuss what their projects, until they're ready to discuss them.
Yeah.
But my take is, the XRP Ledger has so many features, right? Yeah. Including some that are not widely known or not widely used. Like it has a fully decentralized exchange, right? It was the first ledger, to have such a thing. So I think that it's really interesting to see what the community, what developers, what people come up with and try to do in building on top of the XRP Ledger, and even going so far as to extend it, right? I mean, I'd love to see people say like, hey, I have an idea for XRP Ledger, and here's what we're doing, and does a pull request. I'd love to be able to review a pull request that's external, that adds a major new feature. There is one such request. Somebody, I don't remember the name, wanted to add IOU support to escrow, and he did the pull request, and he got some feedback from us, and so we're waiting on him to make some changes. Hopefully he comes back to us with the changes, and we can merge that code. I mean, it would be wonderful to add a new feature that's not like originating from our team. We already have a number of great external contributors, people who understand the code base and are looking. DevNull Prod is here. They've done some amazing reviews of the code base and published their own analyses.
Yep.
Hopefully they can continue doing more. Again, the BitHump, the guys were here. Again, they do some awesome stuff with their Explorer.
Yeah.
So for me, it's about people building tools, identifying a need and solving it. Not too long ago, Witza did the power outlet thing, right? Where you stream money and it gives you electricity, right?
Yep.
That's wonderful. I don't think it's very practical, right? But it's a wonderful, wonderful demonstration. And I think that we need more of that. We need more people to say, I have a crazy idea that I want to do. I have a crazy idea that I want to try, and here's what it is, and just show it off, and then somebody,
and make it fit.
Either that or somebody else will take it and improve it a little bit, and a product will come out eventually. Yeah. And I think that's awesome, and I think that's what the community should be focused on, building stuff, building tools, building the things that the community wants to see, right?
Yeah.
Instead of waiting,
just for somebody else to do it.
As I guess Biddle, right? hashtag biddle is the word, right? So.
Okay, so last question, and then you can go back and enjoy the rest of your night. So thank you so much for doing this with me now. Question, what does Nik do when he's not doing XRP Ledger stuff?
I don't think that there is such a thing, actually. As you said, XRP Ledger, the community is all consuming. I'm passionate about what I do.
Yeah.
I'm at Ripple now, going on 6 years,
Okay.
and every day I wake up and I'm like ready, gunning to go to work. Right? I work with some amazing people. I work on solving problems, that are important. I work on things that I love.
Yeah.
So mostly XRP. Mostly XRP. I
Okay.
I don't really do much else. Very, very focused on that.
No, that's a good way to be. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you for coming. I appreciate it, and I loved meeting you in person.
Do you know what? I owe you a bear hug.
You do.
Get a bear hug from the boo-boo, I'm
All
afraid.
right.
Okay, thank you so much.
It was wonderful meeting you.
And you, take care, honey.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.